We got 2 people. We got 6. How many more? We got 6 in the building. We got 7. And we got 7 in the building. Let me check my audio. Make sure I'm loud and clear. Loud and clear. Hold on. We got 9. Yo, she wrong for that shit. She had the nerve to put a thumbnail up, and that shit look like she looked like somebody else in that thumbnail. What the fuck? Oh shit, I gotta fix that thumbnail. That's not the thumbnail I want up. Let's fix that. Okay, we're good now. Alright, back over here. Turn this down. What up, Barbara Petty? What's up, love bug? What's going down? What's up, the mistaken Rose Gold? Love the King one. Yo, small crowd. That's what's up. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Chicken and corn.
He wants something to eat.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.
Is it? Is it really certified? I think it is. Let me know. I might. Shit.
It was all a dream. I swear it never happened. I wrote like Edgar Allan. I was poor like Edgar Allan. Let me hit the weed. You know I really need that. Missing screws, bending rules like kneecaps. I don't even know what's real, I'm just being real. Making moves, you just another human being still. Play the fool, you jealous dudes or just to play the fool. Tell the truth, I'm the coldest cat, saber tooth. Blaze the bull, blaze the Buddha, this ain't hookah. You hit this shit a few times, you might see the future. Ask my nigga Blocker, we be rolling up that Blanca. Just retire, if I light this fire, I might blow your blocker. Enjoy your mind trip, but don't trip on your mind. No man is safe from the war going on outside. That's right. You ever been conscious in a coma? Please don't tell my mama this ain't marijuana. I might be tripping off that DMT. TDE, limitless like we on NZT. I made my dreams reality, so to speak, or so they say. I could still be asleep. The black sheep running with a pack of wolves, diamond in the rough. Tell Brock I need a pack of woods. Quickly. 2 white cups full of codeine, plus I got 2 white sluts down to blow me. Can't you see I'm floating like root beer and ice cream? My synapses act like lightning. Probably why I'm so enlightening. Probably why these niggas can't fuck with me. I'm looking like who the fuck invited them. They failed in testing like what's inside of them. Solo, say it like you mean it. My demeanor is the meanest. I'm getting meaner by the minute. It's mine, I spin it. My mind is spinning. Your time is ticking. Sky's the limit. We in a space where matter don't matter. Just spirit molecules and geometric patterns. Shitted in the crater last time I sat on Saturn. Got a letter from Andromeda, they tryna shrine my bladder. Enjoy your mind trip, but don't trip on your mind. No man is safe from the war going on outside. That's right. You ever been conscious in a coma? Please don't tell my mama this ain't marijuana. I might be tripping off that DMT. TDE, limitless like we on NZT. I make my dreams reality, so to speak, or so they say. I could still be asleep. I'm in a whole nother realm, go to hell. Last nigga tried to scratch the surface, broke a nail. Last nigga tried to cross the line, got crucified. We overseas, back to back, never wore Chanel. The new nucleus, never sitting in the cell. Genius, idiot, best description of myself. I'm in the fucking lab coat rhyming this higher shit. When I die, donate my organs to science, bitch.
You got 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes.
So
3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes. You got 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes. You got 3 eyes, but you could never see eyes. 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes. You got 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes. You got 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes. You got 3 eyes, but you could never see eyes. 3 eyes, 3 eyes, 3 eyes.
Ser una mana sana la calabra Cala la mama rosa la mana cala bala.
I tried. Oh my God, I hit my arm trying to run down the hallway. Hold up. Hold up. Damn. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh man. Undeniably great with the gift of intelligence, everlasting, professionally accounting currency, and numerous options. Me, Huggie P. Oh shit. Damn, that damn doorknob, yo, got me. Shit. Right here too, that motherfucker like shit. I might have to end this shit. I'm gonna holler at y'all, goddamn, this hurt. What's up, La? Man, whew. Alright, God, shit. Oh, okay. God damn it. Oh, this is gonna leave a mark, yo. This is gonna hurt. Anyway. Welcome to another live feed. Man, look. I watched the BET Awards technically it is now Tuesday. I watched the BET, I'm sorry, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'll be busy as hell. I can't keep up with the days of the week. I watched that shit Tuesday morning. Alright? Tuesday morning, I watched this shit. Tuesday afternoon, I finished the shit. Is it better than what they gave you the last few years? Of course. It was a little bit better. Amore, what up? The door attacked you. Yeah, the door wanted all the smoke and he said, bring that shit. It fucked me up. Anyway, if I gave it a grade, I'd give it a C plus. And technically, I'm gonna say that based on Mary J. Blige. I love seeing Mary J. Blige's performance. That shit was incredible. But let's just keep it real though. What I saw in this entire award show was a lot of bullshit. And I normally don't even review award shows, but we're gonna do that. Cardi B can't perform. She's lip syncing. And I think that's a problem. Like when you supposed to be, especially when that mean that you won album of the year, and you got this fly ass outfit on, and you doing all this extra shit, perform, actually sing, actually use your voice, actually do a performance, and not just look pretty, have an outfit on, and just move around. Offset didn't lip sync. He actually did perform his actual song, and I think that's unfair to him, because he's not a bigger artist as a solo artist than Cardi B. As a group, they're bigger than Cardi B. But let's keep it real. Cardi B, I expect you to be vocally involved with your performance, and I think that's unfair. She didn't sing. She didn't say a word into the microphone. What's the point of having a microphone? To make people think that you were performing? You weren't. I did like the DC tribute. I like they had to do in the butt with EU. EU fucked up the performance, but it was okay. It was good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? It was nice to see Regina come out. I think Regina was a good host. She was a good host. She could have been better, but I guess it worked. She brought something different, which was kind of original. How she did everything with the thing. It was cool. The baby performance was crazy. I love that. Just his energy is like insane. I like how he got in the crowd, back on stage. He's all over the place. His hype man was that's what I like to see. I like to see that type of performance, and I like the way he did that. That was dope. With the babies dancing around, that shit was funny too. Um, what I didn't like, let me see. Here. Hold on, let me put this right. Oh, this is that that goddamn utility bill came in the mail today. God damn you! Get your ass in the cut before I forget to call about this. I'm not. They did an estimate on my bill. I'm mad as a motherfucker. It's an estimate on my goddamn bill. Talking about they couldn't. Anyway. Cardi B won album of the year. I didn't appreciate Cardi B based on the fact that I know there's female artists out here that's better than her. Many of them. And they're not in the mainstream circuit. They don't even get nominated as best female artist or any of that. But I think they cheated Nipsey. Like, if you're going to do this whole humanitarian shit, why you didn't nominate Nipsey as album of the year? Why not? He was nominated for a Grammy. I think that's a slap in the face, being that this is BET, right? Which we all know BET is not owned by black people. Not anymore. But if you're going to give her nomination for album of the year, why not Nipsey? Nipsey got nominated for a Grammy next to her. Why not him being nominated for album of the year? I don't even understand for the life of me how Beyonce and Jay-Z got nominated. Correct me if I'm wrong. When did that album come out? Let me see. When did this album come out? June? I thought it was then. I thought that came out 2017. But I was like, my thing was like, Nipsey should have been nominated. But she won album of the year. And I was like, I'd be looking at Rhapsody. I'd be like Jean Grey and all these other females. No Name. All these other females out here that need to be put on a mainstream circuit. But we understand why that doesn't happen. They have no sex appeal. They don't talk about the negative violence. They don't use bad words as much. And they don't appeal to what their agenda is. And we all know the agenda is not to have good girl female artists. Even R&B artists, for that matter, aren't as much appreciated in the mainstream. Why is it the only thing Lawrence has to say is that 3 months is another marathon continues? I'm gonna get into that. Let me work my way up. This little Nas dude. I probably heard the song maybe twice. The performance was horrible. You heard Billy Ray's voice over all this shit. His voice was stronger than his, and the little Nas dude was just like, why was he up there? Like, I couldn't even hear him say anything. It make me wonder, was he even performing? His voice was so low, like it was, like the song is like catchy, but the performance is like stage presence is not what's necessary in performing. You need to be able to be heard. I couldn't even hear him. I heard Billy's voice was loud as shit. Like, I didn't understand that. Like, I said, yo, this is not even Billy's song. Why the hell is he not being heard? And he's all over the fucking, he's moving around. That shit was like stupid. Like, I don't know. His performance was like whack. He had the worst performance. Being that you got the biggest song in the country, I'm ranking you on that level. What up, yours truly? I'm ranking you on that level based on the fact that you got the biggest song in the country. Your voice should be higher. You should have a little bit more ambition, a little bit more fucking, you know, a lot of more expression on your voice. For real, like that shit was whack. His performance was the worst. Um, I like Corday and her the performance. What was it? The Lord is coming. I did like that. I love that. I think that's probably the best performance out of everyone's. I love that performance. That was dope. But then the Mary J tribute. The problem I had with Mary J is I wonder, like, are these people really like? Do they write their own speeches? Because she was just reading a teleprompter. And I remember the days where they would have a piece of paper and they would actually read everything. She's just reading a teleprompter and she was messing up a lot of the words. Like, I could clearly tell she didn't write the shit. And it makes me wonder, like, is these really your words? Like, did you really write all of this or did they give you something to read? You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of weird, but I think the best part of the performance was Lil Kim came out. Actually like to just see Lil Kim, just to know that Lil Kim and Mary J was on the same stage. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie. Now when Method Man came out, I was like, yo, they really finna bring Method Man out. That shit was dope as hell. And you know the thing about Meth is he still look the same. I don't know what the fuck he doing. Him, Nas, and a bunch of these dudes, they still look the same. Like Method Man is not aging. I think Method gotta be Method's gotta be every bit of maybe 45, 48 or some shit like that. How old is Method Man? He gotta be knocking on 50. How old are you, Meth? Meth is 48. Shit. We getting old, man. We get old as shit. That motherfucker 48, yo. He just turned 48. Know what I mean? But he still look 30 something. You know what I'm saying? You know they be dyeing their beards and shit. They be covering all this up, so you know, whatever. I neither here nor there. I will say that the Tyler Perry, I have a problem with what Tyler Perry said. He said that he wore a dress to do what he did, and he mentioned something about his dad being abusive to his mom, and he said that a lot of times that he would watch his mom play cards, and he imitated them based on his experiences being around them every day. And I don't think that's cool because the psychological understanding of Madea is that this person as a black male, what up BXO? This person as a black male is taking a character of an old black woman and he's making the old black woman in a comedic form. He's making the black woman look like an old quote unquote buffoon or idiot or character that's supposed to be laughed at. And if he's saying that that's what he saw growing up as a portrayal of the character he created, I mean, you should have a problem with that. But he's explained it clearly that that's how Madea became an idea based on his upbringing around the women he grew up with. I have a problem with the fact that he said he wore a dress because he felt like doing that opened the door. I can understand that, you know, you hold up. Am I the only one that heard that? Am I the only one that heard that shit? I know I ain't tripping. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all gonna rewind that. I'm pretty sure I ain't the only one that heard that. Anyway, so I have a problem with what he said. Now, Granted, you give people jobs. I respect the hustle. It's on a Confederate land. All of that, right? But when you say you wore a dress, is it a lot deep? Is it a much more deeper meaning to that? I disagree. I think he added a bit more sass to the woman to be characterized. I get it. I get it. Like, but Madea was cool to a certain extent, but how long is he gonna keep it going? Like, we don't. When we look at Tyler Perry, let's just be honest. We look at Tyler Perry. We don't think great actor. We think Madea. We think director. We don't think like good actor. Like when you think about Alex Cross, you don't be like, he was a good ass actor in Alex Cross. You don't think about that. No strike against him. He's not a good actor. You know what I'm saying? He's a good director, excellent screenwriter. He writes a good play. I still think the best play to me was Marriage Counselor before they made it a movie. Marriage Counselor to me was the best play he made. I don't know if he can get better than that. I like The Family That Prays play was good. It's a lot of things that he does, but I think when it comes down to acting, he's not a good actor. Nah, he's horrible. He's horrible. He's a good director. He's a horrible actor. It's kind of like The Dream. The Dream really can't sing, but he can write his ass off. That's it. I want to get into Nipsey's mom. This is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, and I'm gonna play the audio because I found out I can get away with that shit. So I'm gonna play the audio because I can't play the video. So give me a second here. I'm gonna play the audio right quick. Let me see. I want to analyze exactly the stuff that she was saying because I thought it was kind of weird. Very weird. It was like the most eeriest shit. I probably watched this shit maybe 3 times, and it was very eerie how she was talking. It was just, and then I read that somebody said, "Oh, you got to be woke to understand what she's talking about." And I'm like, "What do you mean by woke? Like, so what? I'm not woke if I don't understand what she's saying. I understand some of the things she was saying, but you know the thing about the physical being when you die and we go into another realm, and I get all that, but this other shit, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I want to talk about a few things she said. Let's get into that. I got you, Rose. Go. Hold on. What's up, Black Q?
I am a queen mother.
Now I got a bad feeling I'm gonna play this audio and BT gonna snipe my ass at one point later on. But right now the audio is cool. I just can't play the video.
And I represent African people. And I just want to know why they didn't show me at the crime scene. My conversation went something like this.
My issue with is that, because I'm telling you, people, the quote-unquote so-called woke people, right? People are realizing that people are starting to question certain things. No human being alive can watch this crime scene and not think something is wrong here. There's no blood on the ground. And obviously we see a thing that's around his do-rag that's like a blood pack. Or no blood on the ground. Chest compressions being done by one hand as the stretch is moving. The knee buckling. All these different things are weird. Undeniable. Something ain't right. However, she's talking about the crime scene in the middle of this award show. And if you ask me, there's millions and millions and millions of people that are going to watch this. So if you ask me, I think this is something to make people not really wake up to that. And they focusing on her. And this is where you have a quote-unquote reverse psychology of propaganda based on what people have been questioning. Because I even had a partner of mine say, yo, that shit don't look right. And it took me a while. Like, I think about 2 weeks ago, he just really looked at that and said, yo, why this crime scene look so clean? He said, something ain't right. Now, me personally, I think something else happened, and they're saying this happened. Something ain't right. Whatever this body that was on the ground ain't his body. Something just ain't right about any of this. What they did, that's the mystery. What did they do with Nipsey? Where is really him? What happened to him? But let's get into that though.
The officer, what happened? Someone was shot. Who? Nipsey Hussle. My spirit said, oh, that's it. That's why I was finished processing my son's assassination.
Now she called it assassination, right? She called it assassination. Keep that in mind.
I said, where was he shot? He pointed right there. I looked at his car. I saw a crescent shape of his personal belongings with a space between his vehicle. And it was...
Why did she say a crescent shape? Why did she say a crescent shape? Why did she say that? Like, that's very, like, what are you saying? Like, his belongings? What belongings? Like, what are you talking about? What are the belongings?
Peaceful.
Exactly.
I saw no blood there. I said...
He said, I saw no blood there, right? Run it back.
Peaceful. I saw no blood there. I said...
Now, basically, if you all are paying attention, she's painting a picture of a quote-unquote Christ-like figure based on the fact that she's saying he looked peaceful and there's no blood there.
Is he dead? He said, the paramedics took him to California Hospital, I think.
Keep in mind, she said, I think. What is the purpose of saying, I think? This officer knows if they did or not. That's a problem. Pay attention to what she's saying.
He said, the paramedics took him to California Hospital, I think. I said, will you please double check with the paramedics?
Double check? You asking the officer to double check? Really?
Make sure so that I do not drive to the wrong location.
What do you mean drive to the wrong location? Now, I done got to that part and I'm like, what? And I gotta be woke to understand this? I'm confused at this point. Who gets what she's saying? Nobody. Like, you don't understand any of this crap. Come on, yo.
When he went to do that, one of Aramis' close friends was very traumatized. I walked over to him and put my hands on his shoulder, and I told him, Evan, look into my eyes, Evan.
Now, who is Evan? Maybe I'm missing something here. Has anybody identified Evan?
I said, you know that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience.
I understand that. She brought me back to reality now. But where I was, I'm in what they call it. I'm in the sunken place over there. Now I'm back to reality right now. I get it now. We back to earth.
Right, Evan? You understand that, right? So even though our bodies die, as they call it, on this side of eternity, our spirits live. We lift out of this...
Keep in mind, she's back to reality, but what about the answers from the paramedic and the officer? Because remember, he told you he think. You had no idea. Who talks to Evan and you don't know what the fuck your kid is? I don't mean to say kid, he's a grown man, but you know what I mean, your child. Because you know, as a parent, you still think, damn, he's 30 years old, it's still my son, my child, whatever. You went to Evan and forgot all about the fact that you were unsure what hospital he went to. This is where you in reality, but it's not making sense. But you here, we on Earth, we get it, we right here.
And we continue on. And then I felt a spirit of retribution and revenge when I had my hands on his shoulder. And
a retribution of revenge. Now, you lost me. You lost me. Has anybody figured out who Evan is? We want to know who Evan is. Who are you, Evan? Let's run that back a little bit right here.
When I had my hands on his shoulder and I had to talk, and I was 100% present.
She was going to say furious. Pay attention to what she was going to say. She was going to say I was furious. Watch what she says.
And I had to talk, and I was 100% present in the spirit.
100% present in the spirit, but you were going to say furious. There was no other words you were going to say.
100% absent in the body until I felt that spirit of retribution and revenge. And then I started talking to Evan, and I don't even know what words I used.
Your boy said Evan Almighty.
Because I was very frightened then. That frightened.
Basically, she said she had an out-of-body experience. You had an out-of-body experience, because listen to what she's saying. Basically, her body, listen to, like, you got to pay attention to what she's saying.
And then I started talking to Evan, and I don't even know what words I used because I was
You don't know what words you use, so we're just uncertain about what you're saying.
very frightened then. That
Frightened, unsure about what she said.
frightened me. I cannot remember what I said, but I could tell that I had chased those spirits away from him.
She chased the spirits away from him. You sure about that, but don't remember what you said. You lost me again. You're not going to tell me you chased spirits away from an individual and don't remember what you said. We already saw that you said you don't remember what the officer said. No. You said the officer said, I think they took him. You wanted to make sure he went there, but all of a sudden you're playing the golden child with Evan right now. Now you had me at one point. Now we're in the sunken place all over again.
So I walked back to the yellow tape, and the officer greeted me.
Walk back to the yellow tape. One second. Now this is freestyle. I didn't even do this research. We freestyling at the moment.
It's the dramatic last video of rapper Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. Let's go back. I need okay. Okay, where's the footage that I need? Boy, they be removing videos, don't they? Oh, they be removing videos, man. Okay, pause that. Goodness gracious. I can't find the ambulance video. You can't be serious. Where's the damn... Boy, I tell you about the internet, boy. They be removing shit. They get rid of shit fast. It's a particular video. I want to see if yellow tape was out there at the moment. At the moment they put him in the ambulance, I want to know if there was yellow tape out there. Because she claimed there was yellow tape out there. Keep in mind, he wasn't even sure if they even took him to the hospital or not. Unless this is the particular scene. Yeah, this is nighttime. This is very late. This is nighttime. Yeah. Okay, the yellow tape is out there, of course. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so anyway, let's get back over here. Let's go back to the sunken place, y'all. Alright, let's finish this up. I don't know whether, because I want the video where they actually had the ambulance to put him in there, where they actually was doing the one hand chest compressions and all that crap. Anyway.
And he said, yes, that's the right hospital. And I told him,
I just run it back, just in case we missed where we left off.
and he said, yes, that's the right hospital. And I told him, thank you very much, officer.
Now hold on, let's go back a little bit. Here we go.
Yeah. So I walked back to the yellow tape, and the
Now keep in mind, she's back to the yellow tape, back to the officer. So we just went over here, had an out-of-body experience with Evan. Now we're back over here to the officer. Like, you got my information? Okay, here we go. What you get? You found that one. Goodness, give me a second. Let's go over there. Shit. I got so much going on. I got 2 screens. I'm trying to get over here. How do I get over there? Let's get over there. Come on. There we go. Boom. Alright, here we go. Come on. Okay, that's the link right there I need. Come on. Oh, here we go. Alright. Boom. Yeah, this is the one I just played. But they don't show the whole scene. They don't show the scene. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the one from Inside Edition. They don't show the scene. What up, Nunzia? What's good? Let's get back over here. Back in the sunken place, y'all.
officer greeted me, and he said, yes, that's the right hospital. And I told him, thank you very much, officer. And I looked at his badge, Resurrection.
He said, I looked at his badge and said, Resurrection. Remember, I just told you she's trying to paint the picture of a Christ-like figure. Remember, everybody's saying that he's Jesus Christ and all of this, right? You know, the quote-unquote, this is like a pilgrimage. Slauson and Crenshaw, he died, no blood. Like you see what she's doing here? She saw his badge, Resurrection. What is that about? Do I got to be woke to understand that too? Want the parking lot? Yeah, I want the parking lot.
And when I walked away, there was a woman running down the alley behind the Fat Burger. She was heavy busted and...
Now, lovely one. She said, a lady running down the alley by the Fat Burger. Would that lady be running down the alley from the Fat Burger? I'm curious to know. I'm not from out there. But what was the point of just saying, like, how did you know she was, like, it's by the Fat Burger, but, like, why you just couldn't say alley? What's the purpose in just bringing up the burger place? That was weird. Yeah, the officer's name is supposed to be Resurrection. What a coinky dick, huh? I hope not. They playing with us now, if that's the case. What a coincidence. You kidding me, right? Yeah, Fat Burgers, I heard Fat Burgers is good. Fat Burgers is supposed to be the LA version of Dixie Queen from what I was told from Toy Capone that told me. He said, it's just like fucking, he said, it's just like Dixie Queen, bro. They just taste a little bit better. Cause we got a Dixie Queen that's like our Fat Burger apparently. He told me that. I ain't never been to LA, so I don't know.
looked like her breasts were going to make her tumble over.
Looking like her breasts were gonna make her tumble over. What the fuck does that mean? Her breasts were gonna make her tumble over. I want to see this woman with these breasts. Where the fuck she at? If she got breasts that almost gonna make her tumble over, I must see these titties. I'm just saying. What is the point in saying that? What is the point? I think at this point, if you're not looking at this like, okay, breasts, like, why is that got to be a part of it? Why is this coming out of your mouth? There's millions of people watching. This is BET. This is your son's humanitarian. Like, come on, really?
Broken asphalt, you know. I was, and she was just in grief. She was just grief. I told her, hey, wait, what are you doing?
I ain't seen nobody in grief out there on that parking lot. Now watch this.
Stop. Look at me, okay? I'm his mother.
She said, look at me. I'm his mother. Okay. All right.
Get yourself together. I need you to help me get my car.
That was the chick that couldn't go through with the fake shit. That's the chick she talking about? Well, if you his mom, you would know his best friend. That was supposed to be his best friend, right? She don't even recognize the girl being the best friend, and today is June. June the 25th. June the 26th, right? This award show is June 24th. I hope that's not the same person she talking about, lovely one, because that's a problem. Even if you didn't know then that was his best friend, you know now that was his best friend. You should have been telling us this woman was his best friend coming down the alley. And that's a problem. According to what's possible. That might not be the chick. We might have to search the crime scene and see who was out there with some big breasts. And she wasn't hysterical. We found out that girl was not even fucking crying. She said, I can't fake it.
Out of this parking space, okay?
Now, let's run that back right here because I want to make sure we get it in proper context.
I need you to help me get my car out of this parking space, okay?
What do you mean help you get your car out the parking space? Like, what the fuck? Like, you parked and can't get out? Like, so you parked to the point where you can't get out?
Aramis and I held the same space. I did not sleep for 2 weeks leading up to his assassination. I did not sleep.
So she ain't sleep for 2 weeks, which is humanly impossible. Like, figuratively, you slept, but you didn't sleep much for 2 weeks. Let's just keep it real. You slept. You ain't sleep for 2 weeks, man. You fucking go pass the fuck out. Like, you have to sleep. You can stay up for maybe 2-3 days or something like that, but you have to go to sleep. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, yo. For real?
Sleep at all Saturday night.
So she ain't sleep at all Saturday.
I went to sleep at 6 a.m.
Went to sleep at 6 a.m.
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Lauren told me that Aramis held the same space. She
said that he held the same space, meaning that, pay attention.
Celebrated my godson's birthday, which was March the 31st. He came home and he was organizing things like women do when they're about to give birth. We nest. We start cleaning.
You're comparing him, doing what he's doing, comparing to a woman giving birth. I think that's an insult to your own kid. This is just my personal opinion. There's ways to explain that without talking about a woman giving birth, meaning that you're nesting.
Things, you see. So Aramis was nesting because his spirit, his baby spirit, was about to be born.
The baby spirit is about to be born. A star, I guess.
Thank you. And thank you for your prayers and for your love. We appreciate it.
Anyway, I probably listened to that shit about. This will be like my fourth time listening to that again. 14 days, 331, Spirit. Where's the body at? I beg to ask the same question. What did they do to this guy? Where is he? Whoever was on this ground was not him. Teacher said Mom is smoking angel dust. Oh my God. Where's that video that I was gonna show y'all? Where it go? Where it go? Boom, boom, boom. Daylight. It's a short video. Well, I don't gotta look for all that. Here we go.
And there's nothing other.
Alright, now peep what he's saying. He said that Nipsey was Jesus Christ reincarnated. This is Daylight. For those that don't know Daylight is from Grape Street. Daylight is a battle rapper / rap artist. Check him out.
Nipsey Hussle was Jesus Christ, and there's nothing other you can do to change my mind. And I'm going to break this down to y'all play by play. And please do not disagree with me. Nipsey Hussle is from the motherland. Not only the motherland, he's from one of the first civilizations known to mankind. His name means sent from the God. His real name means sent from the God. He died at 33. He walked the streets with all the goons and goblins and prostitutes and everything with all intentions to save him. He got turned on by his close homie, or a homie that was close to him. This is what y'all not understanding. Where did Nipsey Hussle come from? It ain't nobody in Los Angeles that is his race. Where did he come? All of my friends, look, look, y'all not understanding. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this, my nigga. Y'all don't understand this shit, bro. A lot of y'all niggas, look at this picture, bro. This is all of us as kids.
Now, these are supposed to be pictures of them, right? Nipsey's supposed to be right here, right? This is him. I don't know where Daylight is. I think Daylight is somewhere over. He's either right here or, yeah, he's got to be right. This got to be Daylight. This got to be Nip, right?
See the dude right there with the blonde hair? That's me in the background.
Yeah, see, that's, he said him in the background. He said that's him.
This is a picture of all of us as kids. Everybody in this picture is born and raised in Watts. We still don't understand where Nipsey came from. This is a picture of all of us as kids. We still don't understand where he came from and how did he even manage to be in Watts. We don't know how he even went to a school in Watts. We don't even know where he came from. But he was in Watts trying to help. You don't understand what Watts is. Let me break something down to y'all. America is a fucked up place disguised as a good place, and there's a lot of slums. You have Detroit, you have, but there is something extremely different about Watts, and there is something powerful about Watts, and there's a reason why it's called Watts, and there's a reason why Watts is the only place in the United States that actually.
I don't know what he's gonna say. I probably put it live up, but from what I was told, that's like the motherland of the city of LA. Is that correct, lovely one? Washington's supposed to be the motherland of the city of LA. Is that right? Let's continue. Etika. I think that's how you say his name. I never heard nothing about this guy until I heard something about he went missing. That was the first time I ever heard about this guy. Etika or Etika was found dead in a New York City river, East River. All right. Desmond Amofa, a popular YouTuber known as Etika, has been found dead a week after when he went missing. Authorities said he was 29 years old. Y'all understand how young that is? Do y'all understand that he ain't even seen 30 yet? Y'all realize he was born? Let me see, what year was he born? 1990. He's born in the 90s. 1990. It's a 90s baby. Can y'all believe that? The New York Police Department said Amofa went missing on the night of June 19th. Authorities said found his body in the East River on Monday after responding to a call about a person floating in the water near South Street Seaport. A department spokesperson told CBS News he was unresponsive and EMS pronounced him deceased. The spokesperson said the investigation is ongoing and the cause of his death has not been confirmed. Amofa went missing after posting a video to his channel, Traceman, in which he expresses suicidal thoughts. The video has since been taken down. The New York police began searching for him a little more than a day after an 8-minute video was uploaded. In his final video, Etika could be seen walking the streets of New York. "I'm sorry, y'all," he says. I shouldn't have pushed so many people away. Now I've got nobody." Do y'all understand that we talk about people on here often, and I mean very often? There's some people on here who use this particular platform as a escape or as an outlet. This particular thing was probably all he had, all he looked forward to, his escape. You understand? He goes into some detail about his mental health and suicidal thoughts, as well as the dangers of social media. He apologized to various people throughout the video and talks about everything he will miss in the future. "I'm sorry to those of you who I betrayed," he said. "I'm sorry for leaving such a stain on the legacy. I hope that my story maybe helps to make YouTube a better place, to be a better place somehow in the future, to where people know boundaries and limits and how far things should go." YouTubers share heartfelt tributes on Twitter following the news of Amofa's death, and many fans also requested that YouTube reinstate his final video, which was taken down for violating community guidelines. YouTube has not responded to CBS News' request for comment. "We mourn the loss of Etika, a beloved member of our gaming creator community," the official YouTube creators account tweeted. "All of us at YouTube are sending condolences to his loved ones and fans." I should have said ... but we got so many gaming YouTubers and we really don't give a fuck. Let's just keep it real. They don't care. Once again, if you know somebody who's having suicidal thoughts, there is a website, and not a website, it's a phone line, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-TLRK. That's 8255. All right. I haven't watched this video. I got 22 seconds in. I said, well, let me get more of an organic understanding of watching this video. So that's what we're about to do now. Let's move my chat over here. Let's get it.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself. I apologize. I wish it didn't have to be this way. But unfortunately, I'm breaking my own rules. No bitch niggas and shit. I shouldn't have pushed so many people away. Now I've got nobody. You know, I wasn't suicidal before. I really wasn't. But one thing I didn't realize was that the walls were closing around me so fast. I really had no intention of killing myself, but I would always push it too far. I guess I am mentally ill. Or maybe I will. I'm not trying to put responsibility on it. I mean, I did a lot of wrong too. I did a lot of wrong. Everyone's got to pay for what they've done wrong at some point. Everyone's got to pay for their sins at some point. I guess mine caught up to me. I'm sorry to those of you who I betrayed. I'm sorry for leaving such a stained legacy. I hope that my story maybe helps to make YouTube a better place somehow in the future, to where people know boundaries and limits of how far things should go. In an attempt to be edgy, I fucked up my entire life. It was a fun life. I had a great time. It was great, but for it to be cut so short. It's fucked. I know this world's gonna forget me. I know y'all are all gonna move on. And everything's gonna be good, you know? There'll be technology and games and movies I'll never see. I'll never see Attack on Titan. That last episode with Grisha was crazy too, bro. I'll never see how Attack on Titan finishes. I guess it's starting to hit me now, because I'm starting to break up a little bit. I'm like, oh fuck, tears are coming, nigga. Here we go. Bitch nigga time. It's bitch nigga time. Fuck. But nah, I'm gonna keep my composure. There's a lot of things I won't see. A lot of people who I wanted to see grow up. You know, John, shout out to Katie and you and the kids. Wish I could have seen them grow up. Wish I could have seen what happened with the boys, you know? Wish I could have seen what happened with everybody. You know? I've come too far. Was it the social media? Was it the mental illness? Was it...
What the hell? Oh, this is Google Chrome doing this dumb shit. Damn it. Google Chrome, I hate you. Okay, give it a second, y'all. Goodness gracious. It would just go black. I could play it, but I want to be able to see his facial expression. I want to hear everything he said about watching him. Alright, great, he was here. We having technical difficulties with Google Chrome here. It just went black. It does this like every now and then. It just does these things, and just have to wait for it to come back up. My God, Google Chrome is just very redundant. Puffy Woo, how you doing this evening? Early morning. Okay, Chrome, you can pop back up now. How long does this take? It normally take, what, 10 seconds maybe? Chrome is just ruining my live feed, yo. This is weird. I promise, like, we doing Microsoft Edge, bro. I'm not dealing with Google Chrome after this no more. Really, bro? Like, just, there we go. Yay! All right.
The edginess, it was a mix of all of them. But I ultimately turned down help. And you know what they say, you can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. I just didn't realize I needed help. That's how deluded I was, man. It's not your fault. I don't want you to blame yourselves. It's all my fault. I'm the one that pushed y'all away. And then I deluded myself into thinking that somehow I didn't destroy a big part of my life, that somehow I was ahead of the curve. It was like that heavy delusion that I couldn't pull myself out of. I didn't even know I was in it. I was saying and doing things that made no sense. All because I was too scared to drop my image. Fuck, man. So, I deserve whatever's coming to me, I suppose. I'm sorry I let y'all down. I really apologize. I wish I could have been stronger. I wish I could have lived better. I wish I could have done more. I wish I was more receptive. I wish I was more open. I wish I wasn't so combative. I wish I didn't think I always knew the best. It's a confusing world sometimes, dog. I'm sorry to all of you. I'm sorry to Christine. I'm sorry to Fiona. I'm sorry to my mom. I'm sorry to Ben. I'm sorry to Ray. Auntie Ann. Everybody on Instagram, Twitter. I'm sorry to Son. I'm really sorry. Let my story be one that advises caution on too much of the social media shit, man. It can fuck you up. It can give you an image of what you want your life to be, and it can get blown completely out of proportion, dog. Unfortunately, it consumed me. And it made me forget about consequences to my actions. It made me forget that we have to pay for the things that we say. It made me forget that there is weight behind words. I was so consumed with this great image that I had that I thought I was invulnerable to everything. I thought, oh, I'm destined for this. Nothing can stop me. It's stupid. Every time I made a bad decision, one that I didn't think would hurt me, friends would always be like, hey, you sure about this, dog? Are you doing okay? You feeling okay? Probably shouldn't do that. And I did it anyways. I made a lot of bad decisions, dog. And now when it comes to pay the consequences, I'm too much of a pussy to do it. And it's sad. The world will be better off without me. At least learning from my lesson. Keemstar, I wish you the best, my nigga.
What's up, Keemstar?
Pokey, sorry for scaring you so much. I really am sorry for that. I apologize. I was being stupid. Christine, sorry for being so hard-headed and all the other horrible things I did. I mean, hey, two wrongs don't make it right, but I mean, you know.
And from what I was told, Maury wrote in the chat that I think it was Amori. One of y'all wrote that his Instagram tells a different story. Is that true? Ray, what up? What up? And why does this look and sound so scripted? It seems kind of weird to me. I didn't see any real like I didn't see any I didn't see any tears. I didn't see any real sadness. You know what I'm saying? And Kingstar made a post about him on Twitter. Yeah, Kingstar. I subbed to Kingstar. I didn't never knew about this guy though. Kingstar been around for a long time. But yeah, the thing about dude is that it's kind of weird because, well, is it really even the case that he killed himself by jumping in the river? Like, can he swim? If he can't swim, then did he throw himself in the water just to kill himself? Because if he could swim, I don't think he committed suicide by throwing himself in the like. Nobody swallows pills and jump in the water, or nobody splits his wrist and jump in the water. Like somebody probably killed him and threw him in the river. That could be the case. And keep in mind, he did go missing. You know what I mean? So you can't really just think by default, yo, you probably, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get into this deep story that was sent to me by Ms. Rio, and I'm just getting around to it. And police officer fatally shot in Wellston, suspect in custody. Police officers fatally shot Sunday afternoon while answering a call about a customer trying to cash a bad check at Clay's Wellston Food Market Restaurant, North County Police Cooperative. Hold on, y'all. Chief John Buchanan confirmed the officer has been identified as Michael Lansdorf, 40, who had worked for the cooperative for 3 months. A suspect in custody and a gun has been recovered, Buchanan said outside Barnes Jewish Hospital where Langsdorf had been taken after the shooting. Langsdorf was called to the market 6250 Page Avenue around 4:30 p.m. to investigate a bad check complaint, Buchanan said. About 5 minutes later, a radio call went out for an officer down. The person who tried to cash a bad check is the suspect in the shooting, police said. Over a bad check, yo. That's fucking crazy, over a bad check. Most of the confrontation was caught by a store surveillance camera near the counter. It showed that the encounter lasted 1 minute and 16 seconds. These numbers, like the numbers are just weird. Like 116, 5, 6, 2. Oh goodness. According to a source that's familiar with the investigation, the source described the footage. Langsdorf entering the store holding the suspect. Let me make sure y'all can zoom this in so y'all can read it. Okay, it's close enough. Cool. Let's move this over here, by the way. Sit that right there. Langsdorf entered the store holding the suspect by the arm. So he entered the store holding the suspect by the arm. Word? The man appeared to be trying to leave, and Langsdorf threw him to the ground. A gun was visible in the suspect's waistband. The two struggled on the ground beneath the wait a minute. Why he didn't? Wait a minute. Wait. That's not smart. He's an officer and he did that? The man appeared to be trying to leave, right? Langsdorf threw him to the ground. First of all, why did he throw him to the ground? If he was trying to leave, he threw him to the ground. If you were going to throw him to the ground, you should have apprehended him. Like, I don't know, you gotta be quick. Gun was visible on the suspect's waistband, right? The two struggled on the ground beneath the store counter, out of view of the camera. For about 30 seconds, the suspect jumped up and pointed the gun at Langsdorf. And Langsdorf, on his hands and knees, appeared to lunge at him. The man fired from close range. Police from several jurisdictions were at the scene Sunday evening and were investigating the shooting. Our investigations are working very hard, Buchanan said. We have St. Louis County and St. Louis City, the prosecuting attorney's office, Mayor James McGee, and many other people supporting us in this effort. Springdale Fire Protection District Battalion Chief Bill Modrosic remembers when Langsdorf volunteered as a firefighter with that district for a couple of years. They sometimes played hockey together after Langsdorf went on to become a police officer. Modrosic said he was speechless about his death. I can't believe it, Modrosic said. He was a good man and definitely a dedicated police officer. He liked being a firefighter. But once he became a police officer, it was clear that was what he was supposed to do. Langsdorff formerly worked for the St. Louis Police. He had been an officer for 17 years. So let's say 23, 40, since he was 23. For a while. Mike was incredibly passionate about police work, said Brian Milliken, a lawyer for the St. Louis Police Officers Association. It was his mission in life. We lost a good one today. The North County Police Cooperative plans to have a news conference on Monday morning. The cooperative has been patrolling Wellston since 2015 when the city's police department disbanded. The cooperative, based in Veneta Park, formed that summer and served 4 North County municipalities: Veneta Park, Veneta Terrace, Charlotte, and Wellston. Since then, it has at least doubled the number of cities it covers. Langsdorff was one of the 4 officers charged in 2017 with falsifying timesheets and getting paid for overtime they did not work. At the time, 3 of the officers, including Langsdorff, lived on the same street in Arnold. Now, I'm not even gonna sit here in front. I've done that shit. I got an extra overtime. Let me stop. The charges were dropped last year after a judge denied a city prosecution request for more time to gather evidence. The officers work for a drug task force and has been told to submit ambiguous timesheets to keep their assignments covert. Ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong. Miss Rio, you still here? What's up, Pamela Fields, Tina? Miss Rio, do you actually have the actual, because what you sent me was like audio. There's no video. Is there actual video of the actual shooting? Because all I got was audio. But we'll get into what was sent. This is like directly from a Facebook lady by the name of Kashina Harper. And apparently she had been threatened and etc. just based on, because she's an employee there. She worked there and actually got everything on film. Apparently, or recorded what actually happened. Yeah, but all I have is the audio, and if I had the video, I definitely wouldn't show that on camera. But this is the actual audio from Katrina's page so far. Hold on, let's run it back. Turn the volume up.
Don't touch him. Do not touch him. Police don't hear him. Don't say that. Don't say that. This motherfucker just shot the police. Come. We have the police down. He fine. Come on, hurry up. Please hurry up. We got the police down. Oh my God, I'm shaking. The motherfucker just shot the police. Oh my God. Oh, I'm shaking. Police is down. This motherfucker just shot the police. No, he got his leg. Come on, baby. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Don't move. Do not move. Do not move. Yes, hurry up. Oh my God. 6250 paid. Don't. You gotta make him paranoid. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Be quiet. Shell. Just be quiet. Be quiet. He cool. Be cool, Shell. Be cool. The police just got shot. This motherfucker, we up in here. He just shot the police. Don't move now. Don't move. Do not move. Oh my God. You I'm telling y'all. Did you come? Can you see if the police come? See if the police and the ambulance come. Oh, I am shaking, y'all. This motherfucker. Please hurry up. Oh my God. This motherfucker. Hurry up, baby. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hurry up. He needs somebody. He was wrestling with the man, and the man just turned around and You shot him. Hurry up, y'all, please. Oh my God. That's the dude cord.
I think he was in his truck right here.
Yeah, we got the cameras right there. We got the cameras.
Hey, where he hit at, Langsdorff?
He in the chest. In the chest.
I'm rolling.
He in the chest. He is in the chest. Oh my God. Let me move. Let me move. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Please, 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 please. Oh my God. I'm sorry, boo. Oh my God. Come on, buddy. Lord Jesus. Come on.
Come on, man.
Can y'all help him? Well, he got in the chest, bitch.
Press.
Bitch.
Shane, I ain't never saw no shit like this, girl. I ain't never saw no shit like this.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Come on, help him, y'all. Help him.
Come on, big guy.
Come on. Damn. Come on, y'all. Get him.
We got
Oh my God. I can't even record this shit.
Man. Oh shit. That's unbelievable. Like just goodness, like Rio, where was he shot at? Like was it like what was he shot? Like how many times was he shot? It said close range, but they didn't say like where was he shot. Let's see what Rio said. This was in St. Louis. It's 15 minutes from St. Louis. It was in Wilson. Did I say it right? Let me get up here right quick. This was make sure I get it right. Yeah, Wellston. Yeah, it's very traumatizing just to hear them say like, "Yo, I ain't never seen this before. This is crazy." You know what I mean? Well, those ladies really helped them, and big shout out to the lady. I'm gonna show a post that I almost forgot to do that. Let me see. Here we go. I'm gonna go over this post too, cause this was a post she did that's been taken down. Um, my name is Kashina Harper. This is the person that posted the video that was in question. My name is Kashina Harper. I can tell you a little bit about myself. I got a heart of gold, and what I mean by that, let me make sure I scroll this right here. What I mean by that, I put my life on the line too. And why you say that? Because I told the government do not shoot, but he shot him anyway. I ran from behind the counter, didn't even know if the gunman had left to help the police officer. I grabbed the police officer off his walkie-talkie and said to police, just got shot. Can you please send somebody to help him? At 6250 page, I was talking to him and telling him that he will be okay. And I also put the walkie-talkie to his mouth so he can say a number code that they can say when they need backup or he been shot. And the only reason why I put it on Facebook for him is to get justice. I didn't know that he was going to die. Just wanted the gunman to see what he had done to the police officer. That's all. I I didn't try to hurt nobody. And on top of that, you never know what you're gonna do. I didn't even know what to do. So if you blame me for that, I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm sorry. Maybe I should not put it on Facebook. I apologize to the family and friends, but believe me, it's bothering me every minute of my on the minute. A true lifetime story for me. Alright. This lady by the name of Sarah wrote this. Kashina, who was the woman on duty at Clay's Market and took the video for the officer, and I'm assuming that's what it said. But I can't click that. That was a screenshot from that particular post. Goodness gracious. The video's in your messenger? Okay. Black folk, man, we're so quick to save our own enemies. We're superheroes who are too damn kind. Yeah. Anyway, I was looking at somebody sent me some. I feel you, Ray. I know what you about to say, and we'll get to that to another time. I'll say that for another channel. I mean, not another channel, another live feed. In the meantime, y'all. Shut up. Jonah Lucas. I'm sorry. No, this is no need for a dance floor on this one. This song deals with suicide. And I thought I'd end the show with this one. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Pay attention to the words. Listen to the message. What up, bro?
Go ahead and call me a coward, say that I'm not strong because I'm not like you. Go ahead and call me crazy cause I live in a maze, tell me how about you? I think I live in my head, sometimes I think that I'm dead, I hide behind my youth. No, I've been losing my mind and I'm a little behind, step aside my shoes. Cause I never been happy with myself and I don't need no one feeling bad for me. Tryna offer me pity and throw jabs at me. Wanna give me advice and then laugh at me behind closed doors. Just close the door and let me be by myself. Just me and myself. I'm tired of living, I cry. I hear it's easy to die, I wanna see for myself. And I know that sounds crazy to everyone else, but I'm depressed as fuck, stressed as fuck. Ain't no medicine that can cure what's intense as drugs. I need extra love and that ain't even enough. So that ain't even enough, and where the fuck is God? Damn, maybe I ain't believing enough, but today we gon' see if he's real. And if he is, then I guess I'm probably going to hell. Look, I ain't wanna die like this. I ain't picture my life like this. They don't know what it's like this. Pretending I'm happy so I can smile like this and laugh like you. Sometimes I wonder if I ever act like you. Could I finally fit in and maybe relax like ooh? Or would you feel lost without me? Cause honestly, I think the world is better off without me and my mind spinning. This is the line finish. Truth is I don't care how they feel about my feelings. I made up my mind. I'm going out like Robin Williams. I guess I'm not the ordinary people of John Legend. And I've been suicidal since the day I was 9. Shit. Okay, the day I was 9. I've been tired of being bullied, couldn't stay out the fire. Grandma told me I should take it one day at a time. And damn it, look at me now. Fuck. Pen running out. Shit. Look, just know it's a new day, but if you're reading this, then it's probably too late.
Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me.
you finally happy, it's too late for you. Been going out of my mind, you don't know how many times that I done prayed for you. I hope you hear me, goddammit, cause I got so much shit that I wanna say to you. I used to shine, now I'm all in the dark. I remember I used to tell you to follow your heart, but goddammit, look at you now, it's all of your fault, how could you? Maybe it's my fault, I should've paid more attention to what you been doing. Maybe I should've been more of an influence. I can't believe that you're dead. I read your letter and all I could do is have mixed feelings about it. But I'll forever be attached to you. Damn. Part of me feels bad for you. A part of me feel like you weak and I'm mad at you. And I don't mean to be insensitive, but I don't understand how we couldn't prevent this shit. You took the easy way out. God damn it, you did. I mean, look what you did. I'm so fucking upset. How could you be so selfish? Nigga, how could you be so selfish? Now you're gone, you done left me so helpless. I wonder what God thinks. I hope you in God's place behaving yourself. Yo, what the fuck you gotta say for yourself? Look, I really feel lost without you. I hate the fact you think the world is better off without you. On my mind spinning, this is the line finish. Truth is I don't care how you feel about my feelings, and I'd be lying to you if I told you a fine listen. I know that you can hear me, all I need is like 5 minutes. I just wanna reach inside the casket and pull you out. I'm sorry, this is something that we both couldn't figure out. I wish I could hear you now. Is your soul missing? I wonder if you could do it again, would you do it different? Tell me what death is like. Was it meant for you, Brody? Did the heavens support it? Are you fucking happy now? Did you get what you wanted? Isn't this what you wanted? I feel the temperature falling, and you've been suicidal back then, you were not. Yeah, even back then you was not. We was living on the edge, couldn't stay out the fight. Grandma told us we should take it one day at a time, and damn it, look at you now. Shit. But it's a new day, and if you can't hear me, then it's probably too late. Fuck!
Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. Just make sure you tell my family it's okay. I'm sorry, but it's too late. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me. I don't wanna live to see another day. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'm sorry, so much waiting on me.
Let me tell y'all the history of this song. Logic, the MC, has a song with the hotline number, right? Tippy Toe, what up? And they were like kind of beefing on the idea of his song being an idea first, like Jonas' song being a song first, and then Logic kind of took the idea and then ran with it, and he did the, I don't want to be alive, I don't want to die today, and then Jonah was like, yo, like, we were supposed to do this together over here, and you took that and ran with it and noticed that. I don't know if y'all remember. What up, Smile? What up? What up? And for them to be cool after all of that, it means a lot because they were really beefing at one point about ideas. You feel me? And to realize that, yo, man, we bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And for them to do a song together for his latest album was like special. This was like 2 years ago. This song, Sorry, is not new. But this song is a different perspective. It gives you the song version of the person that committed suicide, and it gives you the version of the person who actually dealt with the person that died from suicidal means. So it gives you both reality. The person that doesn't want to live and the person that can't live without you. I want each and every one of y'all to realize that none of us, and I mean none of us, are better with dealing with depression. We all have been depressed. In most cases, we are in denial when we are. Talk to someone, call someone, say hello. How you doing? Don't hold grudges. Only if a person is receptive. Put it that way. Somebody just might need you to call right now at 3:30 in the morning. Checking in, checking out. Pretty girls to the dance floor, ugly girls to the parking lot. I'm gone.